Hi, in today's video you're going to learn how you can use my new tool to catch spikes using the boom and crash non-repeating spike detector. So some of the features of this indicator is that all the signals it sends are non-repeating. Okay, the other feature is that it is 100% free, so you're not losing any money like in downloading and paying for something which does not work. So you're free to try it out and prove it yourself if it's really working or not. The other feature it has is that it is more accurate than other existing spike detectors, including the ones I've posted in the past before. So if you really want to improve your trading earnings, okay, you should definitely watch this video to the end. It's going to be worth it, so that you can find out how you can use it effectively to catch spikes consistently. So let me just open my MetaTrader 5 and get started. Okay, so this is my MetaTrader 5. So you're going to need about 2 indicators, the one you're supposed to use. So the first indicator you're going to need to have is the McGinley dynamic average indicator. So this indicator is currently free on my website, so I'll include the link in the description where you can download it. So I'm going to drag it to the chart and I'm going to click on OK. So I've got a new video on the McGinley indicator if you'd like to know what it is and how it works. So the other indicator we need to put here is the MT5 candlestick pattern detector. Then that's it. So this is the last indicator. Okay, so we've got a maximum of two indicators. So I know you might be having a question that this is just a candlestick detector, it's not spike detector. Well, we can use this candlestick detector to detect spikes because this indicator is based on price action, which of course if we would trade successfully you will need to master all these candlestick patterns. But luckily this indicator actually draws the candlestick patterns for you, so all you have to do is simply apply it to the chart. So the link to this indicator of course as well will be in the description. So now let me just show you how you can use it to catch spikes. So let me just extend my screen. Pay attention to this video and make sure that you watch it till the end to understand it better. So let me first talk about the McGinley indicator, which is this blue and red line which looks like a moving average. Okay, so it's simply a straightforward indicator. When it's green it means it's in an uptrend, when it's red it's in a downtrend. Okay, so that's what it means. First of all, let me try to go in a 1 minute time frame. So this is the 1 minute time frame and this is how it looks like. So to catch spikes on boom 1000 we buy, okay, but you can as well use this to trade other indices or to buy and sell, but in this video we'll be focusing on catching spikes. So my recommended time frame you should use is of course the minimum one, which is 15-minute time frame, but depending on your account the higher the better. So let me just go to the 15-minute time frame. So now let me zoom in. So as you can see over here, okay, we've got 2 signals. The other signal is called the Marubozu down, okay, showing that is a candlestick price pattern that shows that. Okay, the good part of this indicator is that it also shows you arrows like what the candlestick pattern means. Okay, so if you see this one saying Marubozu down, it means that there will be a new downtrend. So all you have to do is, okay, since in boom 1000 we buy, not selling, so let me look for a buying signal. So a buying signal is actually this one here, which is the bullish engulfing. So now when you see a signal like this, what should you do? So let me just this candlestick detector will show these signals after a candlestick has fully formed. So all you have to do is, once this candlestick, so this is the new signal here, so once this candlestick is done completing, okay, so your entry point of course would be somewhere here, okay, on the new formed candlestick. Okay, so this would be your new entry, but then your stop loss would be at the end of the candlestick of which has given you the signal over here. Okay, then which one should be your profit? So as for me, the way I've been using these indicators is that you first enter or open 3 positions. Okay, I know that sounds to be aggressive, but I'll explain why it is not aggressive at all. So when you open a trading position of about 3, okay, all the 3 positions will have a stop loss at this level where there was this where the candlestick is, okay, and the first profit should be like on a ratio of 1 to 1. So on a ratio of 1 to 1 would probably be somewhere at this level, okay, but as you can see, like it never really reached at this level, okay, but so probably if you look, so not necessarily that they had the time from the better, but if it was me, I would probably just put the take profit somewhere at this level, okay, somewhere here where there is a new sign of support or resistance, okay, but this does not seem to be a nice reward to risk ratio because we are losing more just to earn more. But in most cases, okay, you can have a better reward to risk ratio, maybe up to somewhere here, okay, but for now let's focus on getting like just some few pips and to move out. So in this case, simply say to take profit like just 1 candle above somewhere here, okay. So this is a first signal. So I mentioned that you should open 3 positions. So the reason why I said you should open 3 positions is because 1 position will have a take profit probably here, okay, the other position will have a take profit maybe somewhere here, and the last position will have a take profit somewhere here, but all are going to have a stop loss at this level. So this means that, so instead of opening 1 position which sometimes never reaches your target profit level, you can get to make some money from the other positions you've opened. So let me look for another opportunity and try to explain. So let me just delete the current object. Okay, so the other signal is this one over here, okay, which is the, okay, and we can see is a blue arrow pointing up. Okay, let me try to do this. Okay, I hope you can now see it clearly. Okay, so what you do is when you see a signal like this, you wait for a new candle to form. So once a new candle starts forming, so your entry point would probably be, okay, let me use beta. Okay, so your entry would be here, okay, that would be your entry, and your stop loss would be, okay, at the end of the candlestick which has given you the signal, which is somewhere here, okay. Then I mentioned earlier on that you should open 3 positions with all having the stop loss at this level. So the first position should have a take profit at probably at this level, okay. The other position you open should have a take profit at this level. The other position to have a take profit at probably here, okay. If you want, you can have another position to have a take profit at this level, okay. It's possible that price may reverse and cross over this level, okay, but all should have a stop loss at this level, okay. So this is really a working strategy. So you might be having questions like, how accurate are these candlestick patterns? Okay, so in my experience in trading them, they are more accurate than depending on the indicators. So this is like depending on price action, but you can as well like involve other price actions like trend lines and other stuff. I've got a lot of videos on price action on my channel which you can make use of. Okay, so almost all these candlestick patterns indicators, they do really work and the signals are really accurate. Okay, you can as well like use to like selling with boom and crash is not advisable unless if you can do that on a higher time frame than this, or if you're really experienced and you know what you're doing. Okay, but I haven't yet talked about the McGinley dynamic indicator, which looks like a moving average. Okay, so this one does not really matter that much. What matters most is the candlestick pattern, the stop loss, the take profit, and the other take profits. But it can just help you know like what trend it is. Okay, so let's try to look for another opportunity. Okay, there are a lot of opportunities here, so I'm going to be faster. I'm going to use the same lines. So for example, here there is a new signal which is the bulls engulfing. So your entry point would be here. Let me first delete the existing lines so that you don't get confused. So there are a lot of signals over here, so let me do this. Okay, so the other signal is here. So this here would be your stop loss. Okay, and another signal is here. So this would be your stop loss over here, and the other signal is also here. So this would be your stop loss for all your 3 entries. Okay, so now let's talk about the take profit. Okay, so if this is your stop loss, you wait for a new candle to form, which is probably here. So this can be your entry. Okay, this can be your entry. Then your take profit, now your first take profit can be probably at this level. Okay, your other take profit can be at this level, and then finally your last take profit can be maybe here. Okay, but as you can see here, it really like closed. If we wanted, we could add another take profit, maybe open up to 4 trades, but I highly recommend just opening 3 is enough. Okay, yeah, and just make sure that you use the smallest lot size so that you don't end up making losses in case you are to make losses in a row. So try out these indicators. The links to them will be in the description, and let me know how it goes. Okay, so this is it for today's video. If you learned something from it, give it a like. For more videos like this, go on and subscribe. Bye for now.